8 years ago, releasing this song, you featuring Omid Impulse and Diamond. How was it, the video shooting and everything?
Do I give you honest answers or not honest?
Honest.
Half of them honest.
Honest answers.
Honestly?
Yeah.
It was a learning experience for me, but it was very dramatic.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was just to say the least. Yeah, it was a learning experience. It was dramatic.
All right. Any difficulties that you faced? Any challenges during the video shoot?
Definitely.
All right.
No, honestly, you know what it was? The boys were acting like divas. I won't even lie to you. They were both acting like divas. It was like, you guys are guys. I'm supposed to be the diva.
All right.
No, so honestly, and all the things that come with that, you know, just like vibes, not the chemistry, not really being on point. But yeah, that's a long time ago though.
8 years ago, I was in Form 2.
Wow,
back
yeah,
in Diamond
that
Boys
was a
High
while
School.
ago.
You know, I have been a big fan from Form 2,
Way
that is back in
back.
2014. Way back, man, and I love your work.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You come from a musical family.
Yes.
Talk to us a bit about your musical journey and where your interest for music came from.
Where it started? Well, my dad, it all started with my dad. He still plays professional guitar, and he has probably since maybe the 70s, he's been a professional guitar player. So the music side came from him. And then just generally in my family, we're very creative. My brothers also do music.
Yeah.
My mom is really into fashion, so I think that's probably where it came from, my dad.
Yeah. Once an artist has been signed under any record label or music group, there is always after the contract has ended, there's always that challenge of how will be how can I put it, ushirikiano wenu nyinyi wawili kati yako na the label. How was it after the Chocolate City moving from that record label?
It was great, actually. I mean, I was there for 5 years.
All right.
And my first single as an independent artist was China Love.
Yeah.
So honestly, it went up for me. It's been great being independent ever since.
Yeah. So do you guys still talk with the management?
No, I think people get confused, right? Your record label is not your manager or your management, right? It's like separate entities. So yeah, I mean, I'm cool with them, I'm cool with people, but it's not like I need to talk to them about anything.
All right.
Most artists prefer using a stage name, but you use your real name, Victoria Kimani. Why? Why did you choose to do that?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I didn't sit and think that I need to have a fake name. I mean, you know, there's Whitney Houston, there's Beyonce. No, there's different people use their names. So I don't know. I just didn't think about it.
All right. Since you have been born in Kenya, right, and you have been raised in America?
No, born in America and raised there too, and then came back
to
2013.
Kenya. All right. I want to hear what are your take on this, the whole thing which is in Kenya right now about the whole debate of 15% in content creators, because 15% in content creators means we have artists in the building, we have the content creators. What's your take on that? The 15%.
I have two takes, right? The first one is I don't think it's fair for up-and-coming content creators because they don't even make enough money. My second take is for the people who can afford it. You know, they're on social media, they're flaunting that they have it, so they should be able to afford. I would hope that tax, you know, would get into the right hands. And then my second take is that if they want to demand 15% tax, they need to create opportunities, more opportunities for creatives to make money. Because without those opportunities, you're relying on our sweat, not rewarding us, not supporting us, and then you're also taxing it. It's unfair. So if the opportunities are created and there's a plethora of jobs for creative content creators, then it makes sense. Otherwise, it's not good.
Okay, due to the interest of time, you have a brand new project out. It took you so many years before coming back.
Really? How many years?
Like 5 years, the last song.
Wow, that is so bad.
Yeah.
That means you guys are not my fans. I need to go back. I'm joking. No, but that's not true. My last album, which is my fourth album, came out in September 2021.
All right.
Right? And I also have my third album, which I released April 2020. So those are 2 full albums, probably a year and a half ago. So it was not 5 years.
Oh Lord, I was checking your YouTube. I don't know how.
No, you didn't check properly, babe. You didn't check properly, but it's okay. I forgive you.
All right. Now, before we even talk about your brand new song, I want you to compare this the music industry in these 3 countries, because you have been you have been in Nigeria, you have been in Kenya, you have been in US. Tell us, what is the one thing that the Kenyan music industry should do to make sure that it has gone to the next level, like in US and Nigeria?
I would say the things that make a creative entertainment business healthy is an ecosystem of everybody working together. So DJs, presenters, no offense, but if I was in Nigeria with my credentials and you would have known about my projects. So you see, that's an example, right? The DJs, the presenters, the club promoters, the fans, everybody uniting, because if we can't do it without each other, we have to have support. If I'm listening to radio and 90% of it is foreign, how are you going to build an industry? These places that you mentioned, Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, South Africa, there's really a law in place that at least 75% local content is mandatory that it's on the radio. So if we don't have space, how can you expect us to thrive? You know, so I think we have enough talent though. We have talent covered, we have artists covered, we have diversity covered in terms of our artists, but now we just need to work together as a collective.
All right, Bansi, anaitwa the queen herself.
Victoria Kimani.
Yeah, kabisa. By the way, if you have a question to her, 22047 is our SMS number.
TV47KE on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, kila mahali na hashtag.
Hashtag ni moja, hashtag ni moko, hashtag ni uno, hashtag ni bomba la sana. All right, Bansi.
She has a brand new project. Talk to us about that.
So it's a single. It's the first single from my 5th album. It's called How I Do.
How I Do.
Yeah, and it really is like a declaration of my vibe, my unique personality. I think a lot of times people try and remove the things that come natural to you. I mean, just growing up, they have so many opinions, like, hey, don't do this, dress like this, talk this language. But it's like, that's how you do, that's not how I do. So the song is a celebration of how I do, you know?
And now in your song, in your brand new song, allow me to quote, you said, I don't play to lose, right?
Exactly.
And then you say, I don't follow rules. Tell me, what are those rules I don't follow?
Specifically.
You just said in your song.
It's not like I have a particular one. What are rules that I don't follow? Ooh, I don't know. I can't think. I can't think. You'd have to give me a second to think. Honestly, I don't know. But there's a lot. There's a lot. Trust me. There's a lot of rules that I just don't.
All right. At what time you can't call your partner?
There's no time restriction on that.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Right. Now we have a question that we're asking today, Bansi.
Yeah, it's as simple as this. When you break up with your partner, or rather your ex, are you supposed to return the gifts they bought you, or are they supposed to return what you bought for them?
Keep your gifts. Honestly, keep your gifts. Don't give them back. Unless the gifts like remind you of them, and you every time you see the gift, you're thinking like, oh my God, then you can give it back, or you can give it away. But honestly, I don't give gifts back.
All right.
I think it's crazy. I've seen people do that.
Yeah, people do that. Ask him.
Did he take a gift back?
Out of this conversation.
You took a gift back.
No. Why are you doing that to me? You know when I can't do that.
So what was it that you took? What did you take back?
You see, when I buy something for my partner, once we were broken up, I tell you, yes, just go with it, and then I will add you another things. Because I know your next boyfriend can't afford it. So I add for you. Go and enjoy. Yes, you get me? So when we break with you, I tell you, go.
You subtract.
No, I tell you, go in peace. If you have any problem, call me. Yes, I'm that kind of a boyfriend.
No.
He's shooting his shot for
Is he shooting his but he's missing a part of the story where he took the gift back.
He's running away from it.
And you know I have been a big fan and crush of Victoria Kimani. Now today you're saying that why now?
I wonder how you're not nervous.
I'm about to cry.
He's been nervous the whole week about this interview.
No, you guys are doing a good job, guys.
All right,
Thank
Bansi,
you.
I just launched the brand new song from Victoria Kimani. By the way, it's been a good time having you around.
Thank you.
We appreciate for your time.
Time.